Aloha, my fellow unities. Welcome to our end of days. Um, I'm in a park. I'm in a public park, so we'll just kind of see. Footage is always raw and unedited. We might get interactions. Kind of hoping not, but it is what it is, you guys. Kind of close to a street, but this is probably the best place that I can be in the park right now. There are just lots of areas are being used. Like I said, it just is what it is. But I really wanted to make a video today. It was really important. Just just having things put together. I talked about it yesterday, and it is about addiction, but it's so much more than that too. It's like these. What addiction is like past trauma, which is trapped, and we end up reinforcing it and going deeper into the trauma. Um, but the response that we get is like a pleasurable response, which then ends up reinforcing that pattern, and so that we go deeper and deeper into that kind of trauma, which is nuts, isn't it? This is nuts, you guys. And it's like I think part of it is the patterns that we learn while going through trauma, because so much, man, just so much has been coming up for me, you guys. Like I got really interested in learning about the mind and programming. And maybe as a soul, it's just like this is what I signed up for. Like this world, something else, you guys. We have developed so much, and there's aspects of us which seek a control outside of ourselves. And I feel like that's ultimately the issue. And that in the process of buying into that kind of an energy, we get caught in this pattern because there can't ever be peace or joy or real, honest, heartfelt connection when we're so when we rely upon these externalities. And I'll try to get more into that maybe later, different video. I'm just kind of looking at myself. The drug stuff. It's pretty apparent. It's pretty obvious. Should be at least. But that's not the hardest thing for me. That's not the hardest thing for me. Like but that addictive patterning is still there. And I think I used some of these harder drugs to help relive some previous memories that I had kind of more or less suppressed. And I ended up doing things that were reinforcing this trauma. But I think at the same time, which is why I'm here, I was bringing it closer to the surface again. Because also in intensifying it, I couldn't ignore it anymore. Rather than it being like a passive pattern that was in the background, it became more and more in the foreground. And so it had to be something that I had to deal with. I had to deal with it more and more as it just got more serious, more intense. Um, and so I talked about it a little bit in the background, not the background, but yesterday. And like codependency, you guys. This is more like the feminine aspect. If I could say, but as I say in my videos, like all the time, you guys, like human beings. We're comprised of feminine and masculine energy. It is what it is. Okay, no matter how hyper feminine, hyper masculine you appear to be, you still got some of the energy of your equal opposite. It's just it is what it is. Um, with that said, I absorbed and have identified a lot with like the feminine energy in this particular way that I'm about to share. Um, But just like in my romantic relationships, was really codependent. And just looking back, I was really codependent, you guys, and it bled over into other areas too, where I would allow myself to degrade myself and exalt the other person, this external, this other individual, and use patterning within myself to give myself rewards or pleasures while doing this. Now this is like the key factor, guys. This is the key factor. All right, this is what I kept doing with the drug use too, where I'd be developing like self-degradement in order to exalt something outside of myself. And then in the process of doing that, I'm using drugs and I'm using psychological maneuvers and emotional manipulation in order to reinforce this pattern. Because in doing so, it quote unquote feels good. It feels good when you're doing that. And then it leads to this crash because it's not sustainable. I talk about sustainability a lot, or I used to a lot, and it's not sustainable in the long run doing that kind of stuff. And for a large part of my life, like well before I was making these videos, I I did a lot of work. I done a lot of research, but there was still stuff in the background that I wasn't dealing with, and it felt too big. And today, just with everything that's happened, like I said in my video yesterday, I destroyed something which made it impossible for me to go back, and more or less impossible. Okay, extremely difficult to go back. It would take a lot of conscious effort in order for me to go back now, and I needed that. I needed that. And in a moment of strength or passion or whatever, I was able to destroy it. But you guys, I tried to go back. I tried to see if there was things that I could go back to today, and it was just no, it was destroyed, and there's nothing left. There's nothing left, and I needed that, but it's been so devastating. And just been so tired. Been so tired, you guys. Just I'm gonna keep continuing on, but I bet we're gonna get some interactions here. And so if it happens, it happens, you guys. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm just gonna keep rolling, and if the camera stops, it stops. But I'll try to post whatever's on here, you guys. Seriously. Um, Having that feeling that you can't go back. It's bittersweet. Hey, what's up, man? Doing good? Good to see you smile, man. Yeah, it is. Finally, right? It's been kind of cold and rainy here. You see, it's so crazy too about everything. You know, like the love that I feel for other people, man. It's so crazy. It's so real. It's so real, you guys. Like we're all made of this beautiful, wonderful light. That's where we all come from. That's what we're really made of. And this trauma, this stuff that we're all going through it. Just we're in varying states. I just gotta focus on myself. We're all in different places. What are we at for time, you guys? Like 10 minutes? Maybe that's long enough, for today. I just wanted to get that out there, get my thoughts out there. Um, we'll see if I post this today. Usually, it's Sunday, so library's closed. Maybe I'll find Wi-Fi somewhere, but if not, it is what it is. If I had a final thought, just thanks for being with me. Thanks for being part of this. I feel like we're all going through this, you guys, just in different states, different places. Some of us are going deeper in it. And it's for me, I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let it go. Cause I'm facing it right now, and part of that fear too, is there's always more. There's always more. But this is big enough, man. Like what I'm going through right now, holy crap! It's like related to so many different things. It's just like it's not just one thing. It's like several different things, all related, all tied in together. So it's a big one. It's a big one. So yeah, right. So I'll leave it at that, you guys. Like it if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more, right? And just thanks, guys. Thanks. So peace out, love within, and catch you on the roadside.